My name's Steve Hillenberg, and I'm the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Welcome back to part 2 of our journey through the lives of Nickelodeon stars and voice actors who are no longer with us.
I'm Shredder.
In part 1, we honored some unforgettable talents who brought magic to our favorite shows.
Next time I must use my glasses.
But there are still more stories to tell, more voices that shaped our childhoods and left a lasting mark on our hearts.
Fred was so wildly, inventively funny, but also so unbelievably strong. Thank you, Fred. God bless you.
Join us as we continue celebrating the lives and legacies of the beloved stars who made Nickelodeon truly unforgettable. Part 2.
Writing from a place of truth is a really big deal for me, whether it's about relationships or whether it's about redemption or catharsis or whatever it is.
What happens when limitless potential is cut tragically short? Jackson Odell, a young star whose talent spanned acting, songwriting, and music, seemed destined for greatness. Best remembered by Nickelodeon fans for his role on iCarly, he also made a name for himself as a songwriter, contributing heartfelt tracks to shows like The Goldbergs. His soulful music hinted at an old soul, wise beyond his years.
Lord, lift me higher.
But behind the Hollywood spotlight was a personal battle he kept hidden from the world. On June 8, 2018, Jackson was found unresponsive at a sober living facility. The cause? An accidental drug overdose. He was just 20 years old. His death shook the entertainment industry, reminding us how fragile life can be, even for those who seem to have it all. But in Hollywood, the line between success and tragedy can blur. Our next story is about an actor whose promising career unraveled in a heartbreaking and violent fall from grace. Fame can be both a blessing and a curse. Johnny Lewis, a promising young actor, built an impressive career in Hollywood throughout the 2000s. Best known to Nickelodeon fans for his appearances on Drake and Josh, he also scored roles on hit shows like The O.C. and Sons of Anarchy. His talent and charm made him a rising star, but behind the scenes, his life was unraveling. On September 26, 2012, Los Angeles police responded to a chilling 911 call from the Los Feliz neighborhood. A neighbor reported hearing a woman screaming inside a house. When officers arrived, they discovered a horrifying scene. An elderly woman, 81-year-old Catherine Davis, was found brutally beaten to death in her bedroom. Even her pet cat had been killed in a fit of senseless violence. Outside the home, police found Johnny Lewis lying lifeless in the driveway. Authorities determined he had either fallen or jumped from the roof after the attack. Investigators believe he may have been in a delusional state due to drug use or a mental health crisis, though toxicology tests later showed no illegal substances in his system. Johnny Lewis was just 28 years old when his life ended in a tragic spiral of violence and mystery, leaving behind questions about what truly caused his final, fatal descent. From darkness and despair to boundless creativity, our next story is about a man whose imaginative world continues to bring joy to millions.
My name's Steve Hillenberg, and I'm the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants.
What if your wildest idea became a global sensation? Steven Hillenberg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, turned his love for marine biology and animation into one of the most iconic shows in television history. Launched in 1999, SpongeBob became a cultural phenomenon, capturing hearts with its quirky humor and timeless messages of friendship and resilience. But in 2017, Hillenberg revealed he had been diagnosed with ALS, a progressive neurodegenerative disease. Despite the diagnosis, he continued working, driven by his passion and love for the world he created. On November 26, 2018, Hillenberg passed away at the age of 57, leaving behind a legacy that transcends generations. His creation lives on, teaching us that even in the depths of the ocean, or life itself, there's always room for joy, laughter, and a little imagination. But even in animation, voices fall silent. Our next story is about a talented actress whose unforgettable performances helped shape an entire generation's childhood.
I'm Phyllis Sampler, and I too was nominated for Digimon Tri as Best Actress. And this is a character, Mimi, that I played originally.
What makes a character truly unforgettable? Sometimes it's the voice behind them. Phyllis Sampler brought warmth, strength, and depth to every role she played, leaving an indelible mark on the world of animation. On Nickelodeon, she was perhaps best known as the voice of the fierce and wise elderly Toph Beifong in The Legend of Korra, capturing Toph's unyielding spirit with precision and heart.
I guess I can help. Thank you. You want to hug something? Go hug a tree.
She also voiced Emma in the Rugrats episode He Saw, She Saw, adding a touch of sincerity to a whimsical storyline. In The Loud House, she portrayed Mildred Scalise in the episode Recipe for Disaster, making even a minor character memorable with her signature charm. Tragically, on July 1st, 2021, Sampler passed away from a sudden heart attack at the age of 67. Though she's gone, her legacy lives on through the unforgettable characters she brought to life, voices that continue to inspire and comfort generations of fans. From a voice that touched hearts to a legendary actor whose wisdom and strength became his greatest roles, our next story highlights a master of his craft. What makes a hero unforgettable? Sometimes it's the voice that breathes life into their struggles. Mako Iwamatsu was that voice, a commanding presence whose passion made even animated characters feel deeply real. In Avatar: The Last Airbender, he portrayed Uncle Iroh, the wise and compassionate mentor whose wisdom helped heal broken spirits.
Leaves from the vine, falling so slow.
Mako's journey was marked by resilience. Born in Japan, he immigrated to the US and built a legendary acting career despite the limited roles for Asian actors at the time. His performances earned him an Oscar nomination and a devoted fan base. In 2006, while still recording lines for Avatar, Mako passed away from esophageal cancer at 72. His final scenes as Iroh aired posthumously, making his last performance a moving farewell. His legacy continues, proving that the strength of a storyteller lives on, even after their voice falls silent. From unforgettable wisdom to unforgettable laughter, our next story is about a comedic genius who shaped an entire generation's sense of humor. If you ever laughed at You Can't Do That on television, chances are you were laughing at Les Ly. He was the show's comedic backbone, playing nearly every adult role, from the grumpy cafeteria chef Barth to the strict principal. His characters were hilariously over the top, but always grounded in a unique charm. Starting as a radio host in Canada, Les Ly became a television legend through his unmatched versatility. His work on You Can't Do That on Television helped define Nickelodeon's early identity, blending absurd comedy with relatable mischief.
Where's the snowboard? Find them, and why do they send them to me?
Ly passed away from natural causes on July 21, 2009, at age 84, leaving behind a legacy of timeless laughs. His comedy lives on in reruns and in the memories of those who grew up watching his unforgettable antics. But comedy comes in many forms. Our next story is about a beloved entertainer whose career spanned decades, making us laugh until the very end.
What happened?
Few comedians could make you laugh with just a glance. Fred Willard was one of them. Known for his quick wit and impeccable timing, he brought countless characters to life on screen. For Nickelodeon fans, he voiced Pop Pop in The Loud House, adding warmth and humor to the family dynamic.
Next time I must use my glasses.
Fred's career stretched across decades with unforgettable roles in comedies like Best in Show and Modern Family. His unique ability to play lovable yet clueless characters made him a beloved figure in Hollywood. On May 15, 2020, Willard passed away from cardiac arrest at 86. His passing marked the end of an era, but his comedic brilliance remains a cherished part of television history. From legendary humor to legendary voices, our next story is about a man whose commanding performances made him unforgettable, even in the world of animation. Deep, resonant, and unforgettable, Tony Jay's voice was his signature. He brought gravitas to every role he played, whether it was Dr. Lipschitz in Rugrats or the menacing Lord Dreg in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Prepare our descent to Earth. This device will give me supreme power.
His voice could embody both wisdom and menace, making him a sought-after talent in animation and beyond. Jay's career spanned television, film, and stage. His iconic performances included villainous roles like Judge Frollo in Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
The time has come, Gypsy. You stand upon the brink of the abyss,
cementing his status as one of animation's most memorable voices. After complications from lung cancer surgery, Jay passed away on August 13, 2006, at age 73. Though he's gone, his voice continues to echo in countless iconic performances, a legacy carved in sound. From powerful performances to legendary resilience, our next story is about a Hollywood icon whose strength and grace endured until the very end. Debbie Reynolds was the very definition of Hollywood royalty. Beloved for her iconic roles in classics like Singin' in the Rain, she also lent her voice to Nickelodeon's Rugrats, playing the feisty and lovable Lulu Pickles, Tommy's fun-loving step-grandmother.
When you smiled at me, my heart grew still, and suddenly I knew.
Her warmth and charm effortlessly crossed generations, making her a household name for both parents and kids alike. But behind her dazzling smile was a mother's unshakable love and resilience. In December 2016, Reynolds faced the unimaginable, the sudden death of her daughter, actress Carrie Fisher. Just one day later, consumed by heartbreak, she passed away from a stroke at age 84. Her son, Todd Fisher, later described her passing as her final act of devotion, a mother's heart that simply couldn't bear to be apart from her child. Debbie Reynolds was more than a star. She was a fighter, a trailblazer, and a devoted mother. Her legacy of talent, grace, and enduring love will shine on forever in the films, shows, and memories she left behind. From a beloved Hollywood legend to a commanding voice that made villains unforgettable, our next story highlights an actor whose powerful performances still resonate.
Tonight I dine on turtle soup.
If you ever heard Shredder's menacing growl in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you've experienced the power of James Avery's unforgettable voice.
I'm Shredder.
His commanding tone made the villain iconic, striking fear into our favorite heroes in a half shell. But Avery's talent extended far beyond animation. He's best remembered as Uncle Phil on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where he became the heart of the show, blending authority with compassion. His performances left an indelible mark on both live-action and animated television. On December 31st, 2013, Avery passed away due to complications from open-heart surgery at age 68. His powerful presence and unmistakable voice live on, reminding us that legends never truly leave. They become part of the stories we cherish forever. The legacies of these Nickelodeon stars remind us how deeply entertainment can touch our lives. Though they're gone, their work continues to inspire and bring joy to generations of fans. Which of these stories meant the most to you? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chance to celebrate the stars who shaped our favorite shows. Thank you for joining us. Until next time.